ready? I'm just sitting around in the start menu.
Okay, I'll count you down. Ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start.
Okay, so this is Shadow Dancer, the Secret of Shinobi. It is entirely, so we played an RPG, we played a puzzle game, and like every good speedrunner, we should try running a platform. So we are going to run a kind of obscure Sega Genesis platform. So, I actually did a slow strat there, but I've been goofing up to the fast strat. But this is a kind of difficult run. This is a one-hit kill game, so if I take damage from anything, I die instantly. I can shoot shurikens at enemies and kick enemies if I'm close to them. And I can't just run straight to the end of a level either. I have to collect every hostage within a level to open the exit. So routing in this game is obviously is extremely important. So this is our first boss fight. He makes rocks fall from the ceiling and shoots fire. He's a jerk. I don't like him. There we go, 242. Not the best boss fight, but it'll do. Unfortunately, after every single level, we have to go through this little bonus stage thing. It takes about 40 seconds. Run would probably be significantly quicker without that. We'll have to do that. We'll have to watch this 4 times during the run. At least the music's good. I guess I should talk about how we're going to try to keep our momentum going to shave off as many seconds as possible. As I mentioned, everything in this game does kill you in one hit, so I want to get past enemies without having to slow down and not get hit by them. And there's 2 primary ways I want to do that. I'm going to use both of them during this section. So the first one I just did there, that was a jump kick. So if I jump towards an enemy and then kick at the same time, then I will hit them with without having to slow down. Here I'm going to bounce off an enemy. If an enemy is not currently attacking, and I jump into them, I will bounce either forward or backward, depending on my positioning. So I did it again there. And that will boost me forward just a little bit. Also, whenever I jump between the background and foreground, you're actually invincible during that time frame. So, that is a thing that we can abuse. There's a frame-perfect trick with this boss, and this being a one-hit kill game, the boss can actually spawn in spots that is literally impossible for you to dodge his attack, and he did that. So I tried to go for the trick there, it didn't work. But my ninjutsu that I used there at the beginning of the fight, that animation deals 2 damage to bosses and will kill any regular enemy on screen. We can only use it once per level, and if I launch the ninjutsu and hit the boss with a shuriken on the same frame, he will take 6 damage instantly. So I tried to get that, but I goofed up the shuriken throw, so I had to defeat him regularly. Also, some parts of the screen that he was spawning, it would be impossible. By the way, the little side mission's really easy to complete. If you just hold left and start mashing the B button, you will literally hit every single ninja. So stage 3 is kind of long. So, ooh, okay, that wasn't intended. So I had to change some stuff around to avoid getting hit. Okay, get out of there. Ooh, okay, so that is bad. So you collect so many hostages, and you'll get powered up, meaning that you will be able to kill enemies in 1 hit instead of 2. And what I managed to do was get killed on the same thing that I collected a hostage that gave me that power. So now I'm going to have to play without the potential of getting power up and repeat this level all over again. So I just used ninjutsu there, because that's just safer if you don't have the power up to go through that area, and just clear them all out with ninjutsu. This is an auto-scrolling. I should mention that you can turn that the dog can pin down enemies, except if you try to get him to attack an enemy that has a defensive shield, he will turn into a puppy. What? I actually died in the auto-scroller. That is amazing. I have not done that in a long time. It's having played a puzzle game and an RPG right before this. I mean, complete totally different run back to back to back. Wow, the same guy's got me twice. This is going swimmingly. Fortunately, 20 minutes is actually a really safe estimate for this, so... There we go. And stay down. Yeah, so... the dog's not actually good at pinning stuff down, and since he can't actually hurt anything, he just turns into a little puppy. Little cute. Look at that cute little spring. So I'll group all 4 of these guys together, all 4 at once, then jump over that shot. And the dog's back to normal. I'm going to go to the far right side of the screen and get those 2 guys, and then that is the end of the auto-scroller. And now this boss, if everything goes right, I'm going to kill the boss without attacking. So I walk a little bit to the right, duck, walk to the left, and now the boss is stuck in an AI loop and is going to keep trying to back away from me and walks itself off the edge and dies. So I was able to beat the boss quickly without it attacking or me attacking it. That is what we call manipulation. And another sequence of this. Now, stage 4 is probably where people that played this game casually whenever it came out on the Genesis really hit a brick wall, particularly 4-2. Because 4-2 gets to where sections of the stage are completely black, and you are unable to see yourself or enemies. All that is there is just blackness. Actually, I did not need to fight those guys. I don't know why I did that. So, when 4-2 starts, I will have to deal with enemies that I cannot see. Okay, I was going to get killed, so I launched the ninjutsu there just as the last ditch effort. because I bounced the wrong direction and that red ninja was going to hit me, so I just launched the ninja silver to instant kill that guy that would have killed me. So here we go. 4-2. As you can tell, whenever I walk behind black, I can't see myself. There are enemies that hide behind us that you cannot see. Okay, so we got both of those guys back there, and we collected the hostage. So yeah. Then there's 3 guys up here, we shoot 2 of them that you can't see, and then walk through the exit. And now, stage 4 boss. This boss is pretty annoying. He's psycho-based, and where he stops is entirely random. He has a very short vulnerability period, and by very short, I mean, oh wow, so hitting him twice in one cycle is actually a frame-perfect trick, so I pulled that off. Which meant that I was able to kill him in 1 less cycle than normal. I'm gonna collect lives. But the boss has such short and vulnerability time that he's going to stop somewhere randomly on the screen, and you actually have to throw a shuriken at where he is going to stop before he begins to stop to be even able to hit him because his invulnerability is that short. So literally the only way to beat that boss is to stay in the middle of the screen and jump and throw shurikens at the places he is most likely to stop, and hope that whenever he does stop, he gets hit by a shuriken. Just random. That is literally the only way to beat the boss. Because again, this game is not hard at all. Besides getting killed in 1 hit and everything. That guy, and bounce off this guy's head into the exit. Room 2 features a bunch of these roller coaster guys, and I messed up the first jump of the room. Okay, here we go. And just jump all over those guys. Room 3 features a bunch of these green guys. They're annoying. They've got really fast movement. They can kind of jump around everywhere. This one is getting in my way. There you go, that's room 3. Room 4 features a bunch of blue and red ninjas that will take 2 hits to kill. Fortunately, after I get rid of those guys, I'm going to just move in a correct pattern so that none of them are going to catch up to me, and the game's going to lag out like crazy, but we get to the exit without having to fight anything. And now we get introduced to black ninjas. Black ninjas take 3 hits to kill. Okay, there we go, that's good. If they go far enough off screen, they despawn, so I was able to hit these 2 guys backward and despawn them. Okay. That wasn't going right, it's, there we go. Just launch some jutsu there, get rid of them all, and final boss. So hopefully the time will be coming up shortly. So this final boss goes in waves. So as I said earlier, black ninjas, wow, and I died with the first one. I've only got 4 lives left. This will be interesting. So black ninjas take 3 hits to kill. And normally, however, yeah, everything's good. We're just on the final boss. However, there is a death plane off screen, so I'm able to push these guys into that death plane in 2 hits and kill them in 2 hits instead of 3. So that's what I'm going to be doing a lot of, to clear the waves of these guys as quickly as possible. And every time I clear a wave, I'm able to attack the boss twice. You can only attack him twice per cycle. If you try to hit him with a ninjutsu attack, the boss will not take damage and just really progress to the next cycle. So it's pointless to try to use the ninjutsu. So there we go. So this guy is going to be a jerk. Wow. Ugh. Okay, that is bad. So that guy was a jerk, and I died by just being a few pixels too far to the left. Because one-hit kill games are always fair. One, just like 2 pixels off again. Holy cow. This is a thing. Final boss is a thing. Wow. If I don't get him this time, I don't know. There we go, we got through that wave actually that time. So final wave time will probably be in about 30 seconds. Having 2 deaths to the final boss is a thing, but okay. We'll just use the ninjutsu, clear them all out. It's just the safe way to fully make sure that we get past this guy. No more deaths. There we go. Time.
Cool. The timer sort of messed up at the start of the run, where it went from about a couple of minutes to minus 57 hours. But from where we caught it, it was 15 minutes 50 seconds.
Okay.
So I'd guess like an 1850, give or take.
Underestimate.
Yeah, still good.
So yep.
The boss looks relentless.
Yeah, it really is. This game is just relentless.
Yeah.
I mean, anything that's one-hit kill is relentless, but the fact that what's designed in a level where you can't see the enemies, and you can't see them shooting you. You cannot see their shots, either. Their shots are invisible, and they still kill you in 1 hit. Yeah, this game is just, it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, just a bit.
And believe it or
Cool
not,
mods.
yeah, and believe it or not, that is only level 1. You can increase the difficulty all the way up to 3.
Oh damn.
Every time you increase the difficulty by 1, it doubles the amount of enemies.
Oh jeez. I'd love to see level 3 run.
There's a level 3 task out there. I don't think anybody has attempted to do level 3 runs just because it's so annoying. On top of that, on level
I'm not surprised.
And on top of that, on level 3, the bosses have twice the health. Which is really annoying with that final phase boss, because he is completely cycle-based, so... yeah, if you, so instead of having to do 3 cycles that guy, you have to do 6 cycles of him.
No thanks. Damn, well that's the end of the Cosmic block.
Yep.
Damn, thanks for doing your runs.
No problem.
It's such an awkward time as well.
Yeah. We got through it all.
Okay, well we'll switch over to intermission. Next up is Torko with Metal Gear Revengeance. Slight schedule change, but